Internet, let us change tactics. If you only visit my channel for me looking at Metroidvania games during NextFest, this, as far as I'm aware, is not going to be for you. This is Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. It is a 3D Soulsy-ish action RPG from what I gathered. I've seen a few trailers for it in the past. I thought it looked interesting. There's a playable demo out for NextFest, so I'm gonna play it. If it's any good, I hope it is. I might pick up the game and play it. I think actually though, I think it might be coming to Game Pass. Everything on Ultra, DLSS is on, Frame Gen is off, though I could use it if I needed to. That's all excellently set up. We've got accessibility options if we need them. What we don't seem to have is any audio. I'm not hearing any sound at all. Hold on. There we go. That had unhooked itself for some reason. I think. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Story. Normal. Possessed. Gonna go on normal, see what it's like. Start new game.
No.
Whoa.
For 10 bitter years since the dead.
Oh, no, that's really loud.
The door. I've promised you peace.
No.
Today, I'm making good on it. Sama hatched a plan to blow up the door, to cut the dead off forever. Halin and I volunteered. We probably won't make it back, but I would rather take my chances than leave you in this broken world. You deserve more than a letter you'll never receive. But we both know you would never let me go. I lived a long life, but never a full one. Not until I found you. Promise me you'll live, Nor. I'm off to earn my rest. Baz.
Okay. Interesting setup. Sealing off the dead. This is the game with the little fox thing, isn't it? We are having performance issues. I'm gonna take a guess that's probably shader compilation.
Fire!
Seems to have settled down. Now.
No, she's not accepting anyone.
Just pretend I shoved you, alright?
A very ruddy facial texture.
You sent Baz and Hartlin to the door to the Great Below.
I don't have time for this, Vanek.
Requesting permission to...
Denied.
Baz can't fight at his age. Harlin can't cover for him and blow the door at the same time. I'm the best sapper you've got and you know it.
Return to your station, Vanek.
Sound balancing needs work.
Can't have been them. Blast came from too low, wasn't nearly loud enough.
I'm gonna get into the options in a sec.
They're late, aren't they? Just give the order.
All right, then. All right. Follow the trenches to the old fort. Stop for nothing and no one, understood?
Yes, Field Marshal.
Huh.
Sapperun, clear the way. No rest till dawn.
No rest till dawn!
Okay, we have gameplay, and I'm immediately going to change some audio options. There we go. So let's get that and that down to that. We'll keep that volume as is. Hold to apply. Okay, so premise seems interesting. so far. I know shall we say a certain demographic of gamers with potentially a capital G are going to take an immediate dislike to the protagonist for multiple possible reasons. First of all, because she is a woman. Secondly, because she has decided to express an opinion. Thirdly, potentially because of the colour of her skin. But that is gamers for you, and I love to believe, I have to believe that it is only a very small and vocal minority of people on the internet that actually are like that. Personally, I think she's got quite a cool looking character design. I like her hairstyle, I have to admit. One thing I will say though is that whilst the kind of animations have been good enough so far, the facial animation seemed a little bit overly expressive. Frontline report. Command, we're down to a few hundred shots. If the sappers don't get hit by tomorrow, they're not getting into Dawn at all. We've got full on... I don't normally have to do this, do I? Hold B while moving. Slide. Whee! I don't normally have to talk about 3D controls because I so often just do 2D demos. Firearms are a powerful weapon used to fight the dead. Right trigger to shoot your primary firearm. Consumes a black powder charge. Black powder charge is restored by hitting enemies with melee. 4 melee attacks equals 1 powder charge. Okay, that's a nice spend and gain resource.
Nothing left.
Kaboom. Whoa! Okay, extra drink from my healing flask. Now, I'm not using a PlayStation controller. Is that square? That is square. Right, second thing. Camera shake. There tends to be a little bit more kind of setup, doesn't there, for these kinds of things. Health bar. Always on HUDs. I'm looking for a camera shake option. Let's leave that on auto. Can I cap it at 120? I can. That's good. I don't need it any higher than that because that's all my monitor works at. That's audio. Okay, there's nothing for camera shake, or there doesn't seem to be, unless I missed it whilst I was reading through. Okay, Soulsy buttons for combat, which is not unexpected with 3D action games these days. Especially if you've got camera control on the right stick. Pistol disrupts. Pistol is effective at disrupting, so parry, Bloodborne parry. On right trigger rather than left trigger. Okay, cool.
Not so tough now, are you?
Oops, that was the wrong button. Reputation represents your renown and experience, can be spent to obtain skills and items. Gain rep when you defeat enemies, complete quests, and overlook challenges. That's not the same thing, is it? Overcome challenges. You can build your reputation multiplier. I love multipliers for this kind of things by performing different actions. The multiplier increases the amount of reputation you gain when you claim it by holding left D-pads. When you take damage... Oh, okay. That rewards... And... Okay, so we've got a pseudo Souls-like system, but you have to actively claim your experience. That's novel, I will say. Whether it will prove any good for somebody as highly skilled as I, has yet to be seen.
Rest now. He's on it.
So we can build up our multiplier. Yeah, the camera shake is a bit much for me, if I'm honest. Where am I going? Oh. This ledge isn't yellow, so... It's left stick to sprint. Okay, we have a sprint attack. Ah. Yeah, the fact that getting hit resets your multiplier is interesting. So I'm going to spend the first chunk of the game just trying to bank up some XP. Because I'm bad. I'm at... That's a lot of enemies. I don't have a stamina bar though, so... Oh, that's the wrong button. Damn it. Okay. I'm thinking that maybe I'm a little bit too... Again, a lot of this will come down to, you know, personal preference. Didn't I see... Yes. Stick the field of view up a bit. That's not a lot better, but... Let's keep it running. I don't have a block, do I? I want to block some kind of defensive option that I can weave into the combats. Okay, we've got some invisible walls there. Ah! Block and parry. Hold left bumper to enter blocking stance. You block damage done to you until knocked out of your stance by sustained attacks. Ha ha ha. Okay.
Put 'em up.
Come on then, mates. That was way too early. No. Seems fairly generous. Right, why is this guy regenerating his health? Is he... Have I pulled him outside of his actual range, so he's just regenerating? Oh no, he's tutorializing. So it was... I thought it was just a tooltip in the middle of the screen. He wasn't dying because I wasn't doing the correct things. That's just me being dumb and not realising what was going on. Parry timing seems reasonably generous. I do like this idea that... And I probably won't like it. It'll probably frustrate the hell out of me. But I like the banking your XP idea. Hi. A break attack is an attack that can... So red attacks can't be blocked or parried. Disrupted with the red. Okay. Nice character design. Nice. It's a good job that missed because I used the entirely wrong thing. Hello.
I'm here to kick your ass for leaving me behind.
I can't let you through. You could get killed.
You could get killed. Did you even think about that?
No, please. This whole mission, it's just...
Just pull the damn gate up! Seraph is here.
Zurith. Both of them.
Small favors.
Nor, go back. You're not ready for this.
And Yahara is.
Listen here, you little trench filler.
Keep it down. The shimmering wall's bad enough. You want to bring the dead on our heads?
The shimmering... what?
We've got a bloody nose. That's a nice detail. Investigate the barrier. So we don't have a little weird fox. This is the game with the fox thing, isn't it?
What in the pits is that?
Some kind of wall.
It's a shimmering wall.
It's not glass or stone or any other damn thing.
We could scale the stones to the parapet. It couldn't extend over that.
Absolutely not. The dead will pick us off on the way up.
Well, it clearly does extend upwards. Shoot the barrier?
What have you done?
Getting us through.
Is that it? What? Why did they not try that?
Those gouges on the wall are glowing. Why are they glowing?
Souls below.
These bodies, they've been here for years. The dead must have gotten them while they were fleeing the city.
They look smashed. Toyed with. The dead don't do that.
Keep your eyes peeled, will you? Whatever did this is probably still around.
Huh. I'm getting a PlayStation 4 vibe from this. And some Z playing in there. I mean no offense when I say this, but there's something about this that feels a little bit last gen. Now, it's got some nice effects, don't get me wrong, but some of the texture work is a little bit kind of, as this, I don't know, boss fight here, I'm assuming. No?
All set!
Oh.
Everyone get clear! Souls below.
Oh, hi! Oh dear. Yeah, she emotes a little bit too much.
Hey, Harlan! You still with me?
Yes! That thing is...
Is his head slightly too big?
Out of it, Harlan!
No rest till dawn!
No rest till
No
dawn!
rest till dawn!
Boss fight. Group boss fight.
Come at me!
Ooh, that motion blur though.
Up! Gotta get up!
Okay, up we say. Up to what? Oh, that's got a lot. This has got to be scripted, right? Oh, I have been sucked into a portal. And scripted kill. Yes. I was going to say, that's got to be a scripted kill. The sound balancing definitely needs some work. Oh dear.
No!
He's going to shoot the... Whee! Why did that barrier come down again? Shrines to long dead ancestors exist through... Darn fast loading.
Where in the pits am I?
There's the fox thing. No, I wouldn't.
Follow me.
I'm sorry, what? Hey, wait!
I dragged you out of the river. You were unconscious for a while.
Out of, was there anyone else with me?
You were alone. No matter. You'll have to do.
Do? What am I going to do, exactly?
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't. Destroyed the barrier that kept the gods contained.
What barrier? You mean that shimmering wall?
So it was you.
We couldn't... I didn't know.
The damage is done. Now you must mend it.
Huh. Right, we are definitely getting some... Right, I'm going to try... I'm not going to put frame gen on. It's either performance issues or it's traversal stutter. And it's a demo, so I don't really mind. I just like to know. I'm quite liking the setup so far. You know, we've screwed up something fairly important. We've lost people in tragedy doing it. We're going to have to do something about it. A pretty straightforward premise for a video game. No, still some slight loading issues, I think.
The god you unleashed is called Uru. It is his army of the dead that has been laying waste to Dawn. The source of all your suffering.
And how is it that you know all of this?
Because I am a god too.
Oh, well that's handy.
You! Tiny, talking... fox thing. You're a god.
There are lesser and greater gods. My name is Enki. You probably haven't heard of me.
He's a feathery fox.
Consider me your chance at redemption.
Your kind ravaged my city. My world. Killed everyone I've ever loved. Every breath I take
quite
from
pretty,
here
isn't
on
he?
will be spent exacting my revenge on the gods. What's to stop me starting with you?
Nothing.
Death to gods.
He's still a god.
Alone, you stand no chance against a god. Let me help you.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I've sworn to kill?
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you. As long as Uru is free, your world is in mortal peril. Help me seal him away.
A bargain.
Stay the tide of destruction. It's the least you can do.
Yeah, because you screwed up. Yeah, her face is just a little bit too expressive. No, expressive is the wrong word. Animated.
Your skull.
I would expect nothing less.
Now how do we get out of here?
This way.
Whee! So, I think something that people may well probably have an issue with is... Oh, it's another 3D action game where you've got...
Norm. My name's Norm.
And the axe. That's not a woodcutter's tool.
Bantering
I'm a
companion.
sapper. I fight in trenches, tunnels. Lots of uses for an axe down there.
You're a capable warrior, then.
I'm efficient.
Yeah. She might be. I'm not. We just fall? Yeah, okay, no fall damage. Ooh.
Hand me some of your black powder.
What for?
You'll see. Good. Now, try keeping up.
Keep up how?
Right, hold... that's this. No, it's not. It's this. Training. No, skills. Okay, so we have got powder mobility. You can perform special powder moves that enhance your dodging and aerial mobility. Double dodge, double jump. We've already acquired, apparently. Charge shot requires reputation. Blocking stance. Huh.
What was that?
I infused it with an inkling of magic. It should help us get around.
You can now perform special moves that enhance your dodging and aerial mobility. Perform a powder dodge by pressing B, then B again to gain more distance. Powder jump or an aerial dodge. You can only use each move once. Okay. And we don't actually use up. Cool. Yeah, we don't actually use up our black powder charges in the bottom.
Actually exists. Uru the Ravager.
A title he's rightfully earned.
He was in every storybook they read to me when I was bad.
And now he's loose.
Falling is dangerous. Fall cancel with A. Okay. Cancelled. We just go around in circles here? No. Okay. Coming to a stop doesn't seem to cancel our sprinting state. Witherings are powerful magical abilities unique to Enki. To use a withering, you need to build Enki's withering gauge by defeating enemies. Y and LB, so that's triangle and L1.
Dead? What the...
Sorted, as they say.
The dead shouldn't be here. Where is this place? How far are we from the trenches?
Things have changed while you were unconscious.
Ah, of course.
Himself.
A world-changing event. Oh, we were above the... We're above the pretty purple thing. Oh. Yeah, we're definitely getting some kind of traversal priming enemies. With Enki's help, you can quickly defeat enemies by building their priming gauge, then performing a critical attack. Press Y to attack with Enki. This attack curses the enemy and builds their priming gauge. Okay. Oops.
Why did that one go down so easily?
I marked them for death. Help speed up the process.
Okay, why do you have that power? Yeah, the performance is an issue. It's possible that the performance is iffy because I'm recording at the same time, and obviously recording a game like this is a lot different to recording a 2D platform or something like that. I don't know which version of Unreal Engine this is made in. Armored enemies. Prime them, then destroy. Okay. Checkpoints are locations in the world where you can rest, acquire new skills. Okay, they're bonfires. There's a campfire. Select skills to open the skills menu. Yeah. Stuff. Things. Quest log. Training. Okay, so we've acquired a new category. And do we have enough skill? Yeah, we've got enough. We've got just enough. We've got the exact amount. Odd that. So it can charge shot or stick him up in the air or melee attack out of dodge. Deflect enemy projectiles back and attack enemy by pressing LB before the projectile hits. When you time your attack so it hits an enemy at the same time as an Enki teleport attack, you deal bonus damage. Taunting. You can perform firearm counterattacks by pressing RT after a successful parry. That's going to take some... Oh, that's not one that we can get. We'll have that for now.
This is as good a place to rest as any.
Oh, yes. I'm assuming resting will give us our HP back.
Feeling pretty good.
Okay, that is the 30 minutes. Admittedly, I've been taking it fairly slow because I've been fiddling with game settings as we go. As I said, it's much harder
Finally,
to.
we're out. Is that...
We have a
Smoke.
compass.
This is way past the trenches. The Coalition would never...
The dead spilled out of the door when Uru was freed. The Coalition didn't even stand a chance.
I did this. Time to put it right.
Hamlets, small communities, seized by hostile forces. Fight your way through to find the leader. Defeat them to restore the hamlet. Okay. Is this going to be open worldy then? Nope, that's the wrong... Nice. To the pits with you. Yes, must remember that I'm not supposed to be getting hit. Oh, you've got a crossbow. Combat seems quite methodical. Okay. I think I built up quite a lot of XP then, but then I lost it all by getting hit. Okay, Port Solace has been...
All of them. We should check the coffee shop, call everyone back.
Of course. Coffee shops. At the heart of every hamlet is a coffee shop. Clearly the devs loved coffee, if that's the case. After defeating an enemy leader, the coffee shop will open, unlocking a new checkpoints. Inside the coffee shop, talk to the host to restore your health, gain a reward, and purchase new clothing. Okay, they'll also put this. Okay.
The dead came over us like a wave. If
That's
it hadn't
weird.
been for you,
Best not celebrate just yet. This whole mess is far from over.
I'll let the other hosts know. Keep an eye out for you. In the meantime, here.
Okay.
One good deed deserves another.
Healing flask. Maximum uses +1. And we can shop. What can we shop? We can shop for different coloured jackets. But they're the same currency that we use for
Always
skills,
treats.
I think.
No.
So,
Those below, it really is you.
hello.
Over here.
Baz, your leg.
Blast took most of it. Infection got the rest.
Yeah, sound balancing definitely needs some
I knew it.
Did
work.
anyone else make it? Did Harlan?
He fought to the end. Got that winged bastard good.
No.
But sobs.
I'm sorry, no. Pity me if I'd lost you.
We're wasting time. With the dead loose, we have no chance of reaching Uru.
Souls below. It's talking? What is that thing? I saw it fighting with you outside.
His voice is very quiet.
He's gonna help me drag Uru back into the Great Below.
Is that so? Tell me, little god. Can you wipe the dead away with one stroke? Blow away the walls of dawn with a swish from your tail? If we're going up against an army, we'll need a proper fighting force. Three Peaks is the only place that's still got one.
That's a month's ride from here, Baz.
Uh-huh.
If you cut through Satrap's wind and travel light. I know a couple of guides that can take us.
Lead
Okay.
the way then.
Our worst fears came true. When the Coalition's lines broke, the dead spilled into the world. It took every treacherous back road I knew to dodge their hordes. To push them
Yeah,
back.
sound balancing really needs some
The only
kind
place
of
that still had one was
work.
Three Peaks. A hard place, breeding harder people. Its knights are the oldest and greatest army in the world.
I assume this is
Conquered
baked
most of
into
it.
the cutscene,
Now they rest on their laurels.
which is why it's louder
Rich
than
off the
his voice
fortune
was
and black
a second
powder
ago.
under the kneeling keep. 2 grueling weeks later, we were in sight of their capital, the city of Rit. Let's hope they'll help us save the world. Maybe then Nor will forgive herself.
Got to be a bit careful here that you don't do a lot of telling rather than showing. Fast travel. Okay, so is this open
Right.
world then?
Which way to Rit?
We've barely had time to set up camp. At least get some food in you first.
The Coalition needs that army, Baz. The sooner we get them the help they need, the better.
Can you hold on until I've checked your axe and gun?
They're fine, Baz. I need to...
Just needs a bit of wood, iron, and sulfur. Saw the materials I need piled up over there. Get them.
Oh, where?
will you?
Here. Yoink. Yoink.
Find anything worthwhile?
Yoink.
Right then. Let me take a look.
Yeah, his voice is too quiet. Upgrading. Yeah, okay. That's not an issue. Upgrades. We can upgrade our axe. And our pistol. Let's go with the axe.
The trail ahead leads to the city. Meanwhile, I'll talk to some of my people in the keep. Grease the wheels if I have to.
Yeah, his
You
voice
know
is...
people in the Kneeling Keep.
The perks of running with scumbags in my youth.
Hmm.
Some of them got to very high places. I'll meet you at Pilgrim's Bend when I'm done. All right?
Don't take too long.
Oh, that looked like there was a game that could be played. Okay, so... yeah, it looks like we've got some element of semi-open world, I would guess. Based on this. Yeah, this looks semi-open world, but the fact that we've got a map is nice. So, I think that's probably enough time for now. I think I'm going to play some more of this, but in terms of first impressions, we've got audio balancing issues, we've got performance issues. Some of the performance could simply be due to the fact that I'm recording. Some of it could be the fact that the game is a demo and it needs more optimization. But what I've seen looks okay so far. I'm not blown away with the storytelling or the combat or anything like that. But, you know, it's the first 30 minutes of the game, and this is not an indie title. This is a longer, you know, 3D thing. So I'd be surprised if I, had seen everything that could be seen in the first 30 minutes. You have to, well, I have to. I feel it is appropriate to treat a game like this differently to, a pixel art Metroidvania platformer thing, because they're very different types of games. This looks like it's going to have some elements of open world. It's going to have a companion that's got some banter, but there do seem to be some performance issues. So while we have the opportunity to do, because I don't want to change that. I mean, I could turn frame gen on, but frame gen will just exacerbate. Yeah, see, we've definitely got some hitching when we're turning around and hitting things. So that's not something that I think frame gen is going to fix. Do we have any detailed? Yeah, we don't actually have any detailed graphics options, do we? The other thing, of course, could be that if we change that to DX11, that has a tendency in Unreal games to... don't know whether turning motion blur off is actually... No, actually, I think that's made it a little bit worse. I don't mind a little bit of... Oops. I don't mind motion blur particularly. But yeah, I like the setting. The character.
Well, I couldn't. Not with you scampering about.
Sleeplessness only makes you a liability. You should.
I'm all right.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a long way down. I like the character. I like the kind of banter that these two have got. The little fox god.
The boat is gone. Damn.
I have a better idea. Touch that skull for me.
All right.
I like the fact that she's a sapper. That's an unusual kind of profession. With Enki's help, you can travel to open rifts. Okay.
That looks interesting.
What was that?
It's called a rift. On to the next one.
Is this even safe?
Mostly, yes.
Okay.
Those below. I can get used to this.
You might just have to.
That's quite interesting. Again, it's going to rely on the game having the performance to not make it a bit of a jarring mess. But yeah, it looks like it's doing some interesting things. But it's got a long way, I think, to go in terms of performance in order to make sure that it's an enjoyable experience. But again, a chunk of it could simply be due to the fact that I am also recording as well. I'll have to see what it's like when I've not got OBS running. Yeah, that is 45 minutes or so of Flintlock, which, as I said, I've been looking at for a while since the first trailer. And all in all, it seems like something I'd be interested in playing a bit more of. I don't know how long the demo is. It's possible that by the time I finish the demo, it's like, actually, maybe not. But for now, that's going to do it because it is late and I've got a load of videos to edit before I go to bed. If you have enjoyed this, especially as it's a bit different to the normal kind of stuff that I put out, well, to the Metroidvania stuff that I do for NextFest, I can't say it's different to the kind of stuff I normally put out on the channel because obviously it's really not. I put out a load of stuff that's not Metroidvania, just that people don't watch it. Yeah. It's what I've played so far has been okay. I want to play a bit more. Until next time, have you played this for yourself? Thoughts? Opinions? Buy? No buy? Good? Not good? Let me know. Yeah. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.